Hi folks, this is a mod spotlight for Ex Machinus, an automation mod for Ex Nihilo Sequentia and Ex Deorum. The first block you need is the Flux Hammer. This is an automatic version of the hammer. It breaks cobble into gravel, gravel into sand, and so forth. Let's add a stack of cobble to begin. If you hover over the red icon, you can see there's a problem. We need an output inventory. On the hammer, this is on the front side by default. If you're holding a hammer, this will be highlighted. Place a barrel here. Now we need power. This mod doesn't provide generators, so you'll need a mod like Powa. We'll just use a creative energy cell here. It's now producing gravel to the output inventory, but it's pretty slow. These upgrades will increase the speed, but also the energy usage. The tooltip shows the time per cycle and the power usage per tick. If you have more than one, the correct numbers are highlighted. Since we have unlimited power, we'll add a netherite upgrade. This processes an entire stack every 20 ticks, or 1 second, and uses 2560 RF per block, which equals 8192 RF per tick. We'll add a drawer on top to provide cobblestone. The Flux Hammer will pull a stack automatically from an inventory above at the end of each cycle. The next block is the Flux Sieve, which is an automatic version of the sieve. It produces resources out of gravel, sand, or other sievable blocks. This works like the Flux Hammer, except the output is on the bottom by default. Here's another feature you can do with the hammer. Shift right click on a side and the output changes to that side. Add a barrel and some power. Add a stack of gravel. There's a red icon again because the sieve also needs a mesh. Like the manual sieve, you can use an enchanted mesh, but the only supported enchantment is Fortune. Now it will start working. We can use an upgrade to speed things up. To make inventory management simpler, instead of rolling each block individually, it rolls the whole stack at once. The sieve voids excess output. If you are not emptying the output chest fast enough, or it doesn't have enough space to hold all the drops, you'll potentially lose some of the output. This can also be used for filtering. Only want diamonds? Fill all the slots and everything else will be voided. This block is the Flux Compactor, which automatically crafts ore pieces or pebbles into blocks. Like the sieve, the output is on the bottom by default. Let's pause this machine so we can see this easier. All machines can be redstone controlled. Applying a signal will disable the machine. We'll use a lever. For this machine, the quantity applies to the output, not the input. 4 stacks of pieces and pebbles craft into 64 blocks. The item buffer is used for moving items around. It doesn't require power. The output is on the bottom by default. The upgrade tier determines how often this runs. Each cycle, it will attempt to dump the whole buffer to the output. You can add a comparator upgrade to produce a comparator signal based on the remaining items in the buffer. Shift right click this on the side of the block you'd like to output the redstone signal from. This updates at the end of the cycle. You can use this with the sieve to absorb overflow and prevent voiding excess if your storage isn't able to keep up. Since this barrel is full, the buffer cannot insert anything else, so the redstone signal shuts off the sieve. Finally, here's an example setup using all 4 machines. We use pipes here for separating things that can be compacted and things that can't. I'm using tags here to include all the ore chunks and pebbles, but you can also filter items individually. These will be compacted before being sent to storage. Thanks for watching. This concludes the Mod Spotlight. Please feel free to comment if you have any other questions.